Okay, so color, right. It's like everywhere. But have you ever thought about like the energy of each color? We're going deep on that today. With
Okay.
colors in witchcraft, the magic behind every hue.
Hmm.
Even if you don't consider yourself like a witch or anything,
Right.
this stuff is pretty fascinating
It is.
and could apply to like anyone.
Yeah, absolutely. Color symbolism, I mean, has
Right.
been around forever, like in all sorts of cultures and traditions and rituals.
Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting how something so, like, visual can get so deep, you know?
Yeah, for sure. So this source breaks down like each color of the rainbow
Okay.
and even some that aren't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready to dive in. Let's start with red.
All
I
right.
mean, red has got to be one of the strongest.
It is, yeah, passion, energy, that kind of
Oh, yeah.
raw power and danger, too.
Totally, yeah.
It's very primal, like
Yeah.
our instinctual energy,
Oh,
like
yeah.
fight or flight, that rush of adrenaline, that's like totally connected to red.
Makes sense.
And so in witchcraft, red is powerful for protection and courage, even,
Oh, wow.
but also love and lust. It's all about like that raw energy.
Okay, so it can be for like super different things. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm seeing that it's used for both love spells and protection, you know?
That's a great point, and it shows how color can like work on these multiple levels, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Red's energy is about activating things, bringing them to life.
Oh, okay.
So that can mean, yeah, like a passion in a relationship, but also that inner strength to get through stuff.
Right, so it depends on what you want it for.
Totally. It comes down to intention.
Okay, so intention is key. Got it.
Yeah.
Now, what about like red gemstones? I'm seeing garnet and ruby here.
Right. Well, a lot of people believe those red gemstones resonate with
Huh.
the root chakra, you know, the one for feeling grounded
Okay.
and secure. So you've got the color,
Uh-huh.
but then the stones like amplify it all.
It's like red times two.
Exactly.
Okay, wow. So what about orange? I always thought of orange as kind of like, I don't know, cheesy.
Yeah, it doesn't always get the respect it deserves,
Hmm.
but in witchcraft, it's all about creativity and success.
Really?
Yeah, it's super powerful. Orange blends
Mhm.
like red and yellow energy together, so it's amazing for manifestation. Think of a sunrise.
Oh.
It's like full of potential.
Right, a new day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's about bringing things to fruition, making them real.
Okay, so if red is like the spark,
Yeah,
orange is like you use it to actually make it happen.
that's it. And manifestation, it doesn't have to be like money or stuff, you know?
Right, I was just thinking that.
It could be creative projects, goals, personal growth, really anything you want to bring into your life.
Okay, so it's about like making things happen.
Exactly.
Cool. This source is saying to use like orange candles to get new ideas flowing and citrine for personal growth.
Right. It's all tied to the sacral chakra,
Okay.
the one about creativity and joy and abundance.
Mm-hmm.
That feeling of flow, you know, and inspiration can really help you reach your goals.
I think we all need a little more of that.
Yeah, for sure.
So from red's grounding to orange making things happen, what's next? Let's go to yellow.
Yeah.
Yellow just screams like, passion.
It does, yeah.
And it makes me think about intellect and communication.
You're right on the mark.
Hmm.
And it connects to the solar plexus chakra.
Okay.
That's all about personal power, confidence.
Oh, yeah.
Yellow is mental clarity, focus.
Mm.
Perfect for when you need to think clearly or, you know, talk to someone clearly.
Yeah, that makes total sense. Speaking of mental clarity,
Yeah.
this source talks about yellow candles for studying
Okay.
and using citrine or amber to focus better. I think we could all use that.
Oh, yeah.
Especially these days, there's just so much going on, you know?
Absolutely. So much information and distractions.
Right.
Yeah, yellow is a great way to cut through all that noise
Mm.
and get that mental sharpness we all need.
Okay, so we've got grounding red, making things happen with orange,
Right.
and now mental clarity with yellow.
It's all connected.
It is. It really is. All right, I'm ready for the next one.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit and go to green.
Hmm.
The calming, nurturing energy of green. Have you ever noticed how good it feels to be surrounded by nature?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Well, green in witchcraft, it takes that feeling and like supercharges it.
Right. Yeah, green makes me think of peace, tranquility, all that.
It is.
But I also know it's about healing and abundance, too.
You got it.
It seems like it works on, like,
Yeah.
our stuff, our things, but
Yeah.
also how we feel, you know?
Exactly. It resonates with the heart chakra.
Mm.
That's the one that's all about love and compassion and forgiveness.
Oh, wow.
So when we work with green,
Mm.
we're tapping into that growth and expansion,
Mm-hmm.
both in terms of money,
Okay.
but also just feeling good emotionally.
It's about balance,
Yeah.
like not just having more money, but having a good life overall.
Precisely. The source mentions green candles for healing and prosperity, and using emerald or jade to bring in abundance.
Okay.
But intention is key.
Right. Always.
Yeah, it's about like aligning your energy with the green to
Mm.
get what you want.
So it's not just being around green. It's like, I have to do something.
You got it.
I'm seeing how important that intention thing is.
Yeah.
All of this, But if green is both, like money and feeling good, how do I tell it which one I want?
That's where you have to visualize it.
Okay.
Be really clear about what you want. When you're working with green or any color, really try to picture what you want as clearly as possible.
Oh.
Like, what does abundance feel like to you? What does it look like to be healed?
Got it.
The more specific you are, the better you can direct that energy.
It's like I'm talking to the color.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. I like that. So from red to orange to yellow, now green. Let's keep going.
All right, next up is blue.
Ooh, blue. Blue is like such a chill color.
It is.
Makes me think of being calm.
It's interesting, though, because blue actually connects to 2 chakras.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which ones?
Well, there's the throat chakra. That's all about communication, right?
Right.
But then there's also the third eye chakra,
Uh-huh.
the one associated with intuition, and psychic stuff.
Oh, wow. So it's not just about feeling calm?
Nope.
Interesting. What does the source say about blue?
Let me see.
Okay.
Okay, so it mentions blue candles for calming rituals and lapis lazuli or turquoise for psychic work.
I love those stones. They're just so pretty.
They are, and that connection to blue energy makes them super powerful for like boosting your intuition and spiritual awareness. It's about trusting that gut feeling
Okay.
and being open to messages from like beyond.
Okay, that's cool. Wow, we've covered a lot of colors.
We have.
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Each one is like so different.
They are.
Before we go to the next color, I'm
Yeah.
wondering, how can we actually like use this in our lives?
Ooh, that's a good question. Color magic isn't all like spells and rituals, You can just use it in everyday stuff.
Really?
Yeah, if you're tired, try wearing something red.
Okay.
Or if you need to focus at work, surround yourself with blue.
It's like I can change my energy based on what colors I'm around.
You got it.
I like that. It makes it feel like less intimidating.
Right.
It's about being aware,
Exactly. Pay attention to the colors that you like and how they affect you, your mood, your energy.
It's like I'm sending myself messages.
Kinda. It's like a secret language you can use with your own subconscious.
Okay, I love that. Okay, we still have a few more colors to go.
We do.
Purple, black. Oh, this is going to be good.
It is.
Okay, so we did red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Each one's like its own thing.
It is, yeah.
But purple's always had this, I don't know, royal vibe, mysterious.
Yeah, it is interesting.
Okay, so what's the deal with purple in witchcraft?
Well, purple is cool because it like mixes the energy of red with blue.
So fire and chill.
Exactly. It bridges the like physical and spiritual worlds.
Oh.
And in witchcraft, it's often about spiritual growth, transformation, connecting with like your higher self.
Okay, so it's not just about like being powerful in the world, but more like inner wisdom.
You got it.
Yeah.
And that's made even stronger because purple is connected to the crown chakra. That's the one at the top of your head representing like your link to the divine.
Okay.
It's about expanding your consciousness, reaching higher awareness.
Amethyst.
Yes.
I was just thinking about that. It's purple, and this source mentions using it for intuition.
Right.
So what's the connection there?
People believe that amethyst helps to clear your mind and makes psychic abilities stronger.
Oh, wow.
It's like a spiritual antenna, you know,
Wow.
helping you tune into the subtle stuff and get insights from like beyond the physical.
Okay, so it helps me trust my gut.
Yeah. And connect with your inner wisdom.
This source also mentions purple candles for spiritual rituals. What kind of rituals are we talking about?
Oh, any ritual that's about like growing spiritually or transformation.
Okay.
Could be meditation or divination, energy work, even connecting with spirit guides.
Okay.
It's about creating a sacred space where you can tap into those higher vibes.
I'm sensing a theme here with all these colors.
Oh, yeah.
It's like we start with red, grounding.
Yeah.
Then orange is about making things happen. Yellow, mental clarity. Then green for healing. blue to communicate and be intuitive, and now purple to like grow spiritually.
I love that.
It's like going up through the chakras, you know?
It is. It's a perfect analogy.
Our awareness keeps expanding with each color.
I love it. It really captures what we're talking about.
Okay, last one. Black.
All right, black.
Black always gets like a bad rap, you know?
It does, in most of society.
But I'm guessing it's different in witchcraft.
Totally different. And witchcraft, black is super powerful for protection and banishing negativity. Think of it like a shield, pushing away bad vibes, creating a safe space.
So it's about like keeping the bad stuff out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The source talks about black representing the void and transformation.
Okay, those are kind of intense ideas.
They are, but it's about realizing that darkness isn't always bad, you know?
Right.
It's like a place of potential, a place where things can change, where you can let go of things that aren't working anymore.
Oh, okay.
Think of a seed, right?
Right.
It needs darkness to grow.
In the soil.
Yeah. Black is about that process of death and rebirth, getting rid of old patterns, and becoming a stronger, truer version of yourself.
So I shouldn't be afraid of the darkness.
Not at all. It's part of how we grow.
Okay. So what about this shadow work thing?
Ah, shadow work. That's where it gets really interesting. It's about like facing those parts of yourself, the fears, the insecurities, all the stuff we try to hide, and like accepting them.
That sounds hard.
It can be.
So how does black help with that?
Well, black gives you that feeling of being contained,
Oh.
protected, like you're creating a safe space inside yourself to explore those shadows, you know, without judging yourself.
So it's like I can look at those parts of myself and not freak out.
Exactly. It's like a container for your fears, so you can process them without being overwhelmed.
This source talks about black candles for protection and obsidian or onyx for absorbing negativity.
Right.
What's the deal with those?
Black candles, they're often used to like suck up negative energy.
Okay.
It's like a vacuum for your aura.
Oh, okay.
And then black stones, like obsidian and onyx, those are known for grounding you, protecting you. They help you feel stable.
Okay.
Especially when you're dealing with tough emotions or, you know, tough situations.
It's crazy how different all these colors are.
I know.
We went from red with all that passion to black and this like transformative void.
It's like we traveled through the whole human experience.
Yeah, we did. From primal to spiritual.
Yeah. And it shows that we have all these colors inside of us, too.
That's a good point.
We're complex, lots of different sides.
Yeah.
Color magic is just a way to tap into those different parts of ourselves.
Okay. And use their power.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not about like wishing for things to come from outside of us.
Right.
But about cultivating those qualities within.
Okay. I'm getting that.
It's about knowing we can create our own reality. Both inside and out.
Yeah.
Color magic just helps us do that more consciously.
This is blowing my mind. I never thought about color this way.
Me either.
I'm seeing it in a whole new light.
I'm so glad.
I'm like really appreciating the power of color now.
It is powerful.
It's like we can talk to ourselves and the universe with color.
It's a language.
It is. Okay, we explored all the colors. Anything else about color magic before we wrap up?
You know, the biggest thing to remember is that it really is about intention. It's not enough to just be around certain colors. You have to actually work with their energy, you know?
Right, like focus it on my goals.
Exactly. So, whether you're lighting a candle, wearing a certain color, even just picturing a color in your mind.
Okay.
The important thing is to be present and really clear about what you want. What are you trying to do? What energy you're trying to bring in?
So it's not just absorbing the color.
Right.
I have to like participate.
Yeah. It's like a partnership. You and the color working together.
I like that.
And that's what makes color magic so powerful. It's not about relying on something outside of you.
Right.
But about tapping into your own power.
Okay.
And using color to help you get what you want.
This has been amazing. Seriously, I feel like I have a whole new understanding of color.
I'm happy to hear that.
It can, like, really add something to our lives.
It can.
And this is just the beginning, right? There's more to learn about color magic.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's like an open invitation to keep exploring.
Exactly. Keep experimenting. Find what works for you.
This has been an incredible deep dive into color magic. Thanks for being here and for sharing all this with us.
It was my pleasure.
Yeah.
And remember, the magic is all around you. Just got to open your eyes and see it.
I'm still thinking about how we just kind of go through life surrounded by color and
Yeah.
don't even think about it, you know?
Right. It's just
But
there.
it's like powerful. We can use it
We
like
don't
intentionally.
exactly. And this source talks about how, yeah, we see color everywhere.
Hmm.
Like
Well,
ads,
right. Billboards and stuff.
yeah, clothes, even how we decorate, our homes.
Hmm.
But when we get this whole color magic thing,
Yeah.
we can be smarter about how those colors are messing with us.
It's like they're already affecting me,
Totally.
but I'm not even realizing it.
And then you can make better choices, ones that actually help you.
Okay, so the source is saying we can use color not just for like spells, but
Yeah.
also just regular stuff.
The clothes you wear, the stuff you put in your home is like a whole language.
Right.
We can use it to say things.
So how do I do that? Like, how do I use color to, make my life better?
Be mindful. That's the key. Like if you're feeling drained, wear something red.
Okay.
Or if you need to, I don't know, focus on something, surround yourself with blue. You're creating like this energy field around you.
Okay, I like that. So it's not about like getting things from outside of me. It's more about like changing myself.
Yeah. You're cultivating qualities, within yourself.
Right. Like I was saying before, it's not just about wishing for stuff.
Exactly. It's about knowing you have the power to make things happen inside and out.
And color helps with that.
It's a tool.
Okay, so for someone just starting out with this color magic stuff, what's the best way to get going?
Pay attention, I would say, to the
Okay.
colors you just like naturally gravitate towards.
Oh.
Might be your intuition trying to tell you something.
It's like my gut is already into some colors.
Yeah. Like maybe you're drawn to green because you need to heal.
Okay.
Or you see purple everywhere because you need to grow spiritually.
So it's like trusting my gut, basically.
Yeah. Those little nudges you get, they might be saying something.
So color can be like telling me things.
They can. Like a way to understand yourself better.
And the more I pay attention,
Yeah.
the more I'll see it.
Exactly. You'll start to see those patterns, how colors show up when you need them.
This is so wild. What about you? Any like personal stories with color?
Ooh, let me think. I've always loved blue, turquoise, aquamarine, those kind of shades.
They are pretty.
I find them so calming and like inspiring.
Mm.
I wear them when I need to, I don't know, be creative or when I need to talk to people and be clear.
Okay.
And I always keep turquoise around when I'm working on like a project, especially if I need to think clearly and use my intuition.
You've got your own like blue thing going on.
I do.
I think that's great. Like finding what works for you.
Exactly.
It's not about following the rules. It's about finding your own thing.
Yes. Make it your own
Experiment. Find what feels right.
and have fun with it. That's important.
Okay, so we did it. We dove deep into color magic.
We did.
Thanks so much for being here and for all this amazing information.
It was my pleasure.
This is definitely going to change how I see color from now on.
Good. I hope so.
And for everyone listening, keep your eyes open. The magic is everywhere.
It is.